Hey. Yep. Hello there, and welcome to see my room. I'll be hosting 6 nights of frightful flirting, where you'll try to convince other players to go out with you by sending them secret messages. Each night, I guess you already know how this works, so let's go. Let's start by chatting with other players and trying to set up dates. You can only send 4 messages each night, so use them wisely. Did I mention that your secret conversations might be seen by everyone during the dates? My bad. Now, on your device, pick the one person you hope you're going on a date with tonight. It's times like these I love being a matchmaking monster. Okay, who wanted to date who? And if you don't get a date, don't worry. This is just the first night.
Oh.
And this means rejection for our extra lonely heart over there. Wow, what an exciting first night. Let's go to the scoreboard. It looks like you are currently doing the best, and you're temporarily in last place. A quick word of warning. Whoever is in the top spot at the end of the second night of dates will have their monster power revealed. And every night after that, we'll do the same for the highest ranking unrevealed monster. Oh, look, it's a full moon tonight. That might affect some of your powers. Now that we know how this works, let's just jump into sending out those messages. to block another player from messaging you, when you hit the info button on their chat screen, you can also find a block button, so you won't see their messages. We're down to 20 seconds. Oh, sorry, time's up. All right, it's time to pick dates again. So, did we learn any useful life lessons the first night? We'll find out. Let's see the dates. Wait! Some late arriving suitors approach. Let's see what happens. Hey, that's not good news for you, sorry. Let's see what's what now. Oh, fun. Things are happening. Don't forget, at the end of each night from now on, the highest ranking secret monster will have their identity revealed. You're at the top. Let's take a peek at your monster identity.
Serial killer.
The serial killer steals 2 hearts from a player the second time they date each other. If you need to read that again, you can always see the monster power hitting the info button on their chat screen. Receptive to date offers. Okay, time's up. Once again, it's time to pick your date. I haven't felt this nervous since I ate my family. Hey, I know, it's hard to choose, but if you don't pick anyone, you'll be severely penalized. Okay, let's see 'em. Didn't pick anyone, huh? I have to take away a heart now. Yeah, all the love connections were missed this night. You're the highest unrevealed player, so let's see it.
Werewolf.
On a full moon, werewolves get a bonus heart for dating and then turn their dates into a werewolf. But if a werewolf is rejected on a full moon, they lose half a heart.
Night 4.
Message time! Only 20 seconds left. Oh, sorry, time's up. All right, it's time to pick dates again. If my heart could still beat, it would be skipping a few right now. Hey, I know, it's hard to choose, but if you don't pick anyone, you'll be severely penalized. Uh-oh, no dates picked. I told you what would happen. Let's see if any of that changed the social pecking order. Tiny.
everyone. Welcome to Doodle Valley. We've got over 24 streets named Main Street. Thank you all for volunteering or being lightly bullied to participate in our town beautification initiative. Remember, there's still time to join the audience and help the cause. The mayor wants to turn all of the boring, blank walls in the town into wholesome community art projects. Isn't that right, Mr. Mayor?
That's right, Marcy.
That's not my name, sir.
And I know just where to start. Right here.
As you can see, this piece has already been started. The local preschool was going to paint something here, but this is as far as they got before they declared it an exercise in futility. They're very advanced.
You gotta follow through, kids.
We believe in a little thing called democracy around here, so I'll let two of you make additions to the drawing, and your fellow volunteers will vote on who made it better. Oh, and I'm keeping you on a short timer to make sure you don't overthink it.
Okay, everybody. Ready, set, what? Oh, go!
While these two are drawing, the rest of you can express your feelings about their work with the buttons on your device.
I just love to jam on them.
Time's running out. Hurry up and finish. Two very strong candidates. It's up to the voters to pick a winner.
Hey, quit fooling around and vote!
Let's count those votes. We've got our results.
Not so fast, Clementine. Each match, I'm gonna single out one emoticon for a special reward. The drawing with the most of the emoticons will get a little bonus. This time, the bonus goes to the drawing with the most purple bananas, or whatever those are.
Fantastic. Now let's see what you two can add. Go! It's voting time. Here we go.
All right, let's give it up to the vegetables. Hooray!
I love it. Now how about you two give it a shot? Go. Voting time. Let's see how that shook out. Next up, go. those votes. Up next, go. It's voting time! Moment of truth. Nobody move. I think our painting is complete. But it still needs a title. Use your device to suggest one. Pick your favorite and vote. Oh no, a tie! We're all doomed.
Now, Belinda, as mayor, I get to break all the ties. How about I pick this one?
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's take a step back and admire the finished product. It's funny, right? The choices we make.
I'm at a loss for words.
Let's take this community spirit to a new part of town.
I'm thinking here.
I think we're really gonna change some lives with this one. Go! Time's running out. Finish up quick. It's voting time. Okay, count them up. Next up, go. Time to vote! I love this part! Up next, go. Vote away! Let's count those votes. Up next, go! Time to vote. Moment of truth. Next on deck, go! To vote. Rack up those votes. Yeah, I think we're ready for a title. Now vote for your favorite. Time for the reveal. Remember, you all did this together. We can thank democracy for this.
Will you look at that?
What now, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, I got a special treat for our budding artist, Mildred.
That's not... Fine. What is it?
You're all so talented. I want to commission you to do a portrait to hang right in town hall. Ooh.
Get ready, everyone, because you're all drawing at once this time.
I want to fill the town hall with portraits of our fine citizens. Let me just open up the old Doodle Valley phone book here and... There you go, a fine subject for a portrait.
Sir? I've got no clue who that is.
Oh, you remember. They live down by the gravy factory. You know, the river of gravy that ran in there.
I'm not really following this either, but tell you what, let's have everybody start by drawing the face on the left. Just use your imagination.
And then that would go on the trucks down to the plant where they box the gravy up and sell it.
Honest, I love them all. But let's vote anyway.
A tie, huh? I pick this one.
Okay, let's give that middle face some love. And vote.
Another tie? I pick this one.
Only one face left. You know what to do. Okay, vote.
Tied again? I'm gonna pick this one.
Finally, finish off this drawing with anything you want. Go nuts with it! Vote together. Oh, it's just like the last day of camp. time to take it all in.
It's constabulary.
You all have taught me that, just like politics, art is about working together to make things better for everyone. Sorry, just kidding. It's all about winning!
The winner of the game. Hey! Oh, Civic Doodle. Civic Doodle. Just find a blank wall, cause you're gonna have a ball once you start to play this game. Civic Doodle. Three-piece Doodle. Put on tie and a
we've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering! I'm sending the topic of our first bracketeer devices now. The best thing to be holding in your online dating profile picture. I'm asking for a friend. Type in the best answer you can think of and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to Jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to seek our fortune at the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you could win some sizable bonus bucks. Oh, and don't forget, if you think the odds are stacked against your own answer, you can still... The predictions are in. Let's dive into our first bracket. Bitter rivals collide. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. The clock is running out on voting time. Totally dateable. Looks like everyone got this one wrong. Next up, two titans squaring off. I am on the edge of my seat. Get those last second votes in now. That battle gave me whiplash. A cash prize if you predicted this would happen. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. These answers exchanged some harsh words at the press conference. The lead keeps changing hands. This one's looking over. Swiping right. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. This one seems like it's over before it's... That was a slaughter. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. Hey, you got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is gonna win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. It's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the sport of kings. No one thought it would be this close. Just running out the clock now. You will not be denied. We're just one match away from our finals. Struggle is real. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Some heads were spinning on that one. And now we finally decide what is the best thing to be holding in your online dating profile pic. Out of the gate with a big lead. It's really going back and forth. This one's looking over. Ouchie, it's a tie. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. We have our first winner. That was one hell of a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We start with just the category. Name any song. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after the answers are all in. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Best song to help you get over a breakup. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Let's start with a bang. An upset in the making. Just running out the clock now. What a whirlwind! Moving on to our next matchup. A clear frontrunner. No one thought it would be this close. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Right at the buzzer! Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? Voters are being loud and clear on this one. Ran away with that one. And now our last two contenders face off. The lead keeps changing hands. This one's looking over. I did not see that coming. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. This is a big one. I am on the edge of my seat. Just running out the clock now. Oh, that win was so big you could hear it in the next state over. Our winner moves on to the final, but let's find out what they'll face off against. This matchup was bound to happen. The struggle is real. This one seems like it's over before it's done. I got the poo-poos. And now the definitive matchup. What is the best song to help you get over a breakup? That's how you do it. Let's check out that scoreboard. Time for the finale, the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Here's your starting category. Name any celebrity. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Would probably do the best job playing Batman. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. Up first, it's really going back and forth. This one's looking over. Stop, drop, and roll. Next up, a real tug of war. Just running out the clock now. Let's get a condo! Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. The struggle is real. This one seems like it's over before it's done. I don't believe it! It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. A clear favorite. This one's looking over. Get out of the way! Let's switch up this bracket. Best person to have visit you every night in your dreams. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. Only one can come out on top. Just running out the clock now. That victory will not require a recount, but I'm not allowed to talk about politics. The finals are just a win away from these next 2 answers. Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this. It's really going back and forth. This might be a photo finish. Back and forth they went. And it all comes down to this. Would be the best president. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the definitive matchup. Could this be a blowout? This one's looking over. They brought their A game today. But who walked away with the top score? This is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracketeer devices now. Coolest item to successfully steal in an elaborate heist. This is one last job before I finally get out of the game forever. Time's running out. Answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. The predictions are in. It's time to dive into our first bracket. The lead keeps changing hands. This one seems like it's over before it's done. That was a real nail biter. There's cash if you predicted this one. Our next matchup. No one thought it would be this close. That kind of domination is illegal in some states. Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. Talk about a rivalry. These two competitors have been at each other's necks all week. It's anyone's game. We've got overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. The tie has been broken. Finally, we can go on with our lives. And now, our last two contenders face off. This one's looking over already. Will we see a final push? Looks like we're heading to overtime on this one. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie is broken. Oh, how I hate ambiguity. Money if you guessed it. Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction. Time's running out. That's time at the prediction table. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. Just running out the clock now. No contest. One more match to determine our finals. Nothing has come easy so far for either of these answers. An upset in the making. That wasn't even close. No one could have predicted this one. And now the final face-off. What is the coolest item to successfully steal in an elaborate heist? We have our first winner. Let's see those scores. It's time for the blind bracket. All you'll be given is the category. Name any board or card game. Enter your answers now. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Best game to play against the Grim Reaper for your life. I once beat the Grim Reaper in a staring contest, which was not easy. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Let's see our first matchup. Like falling off a log. Moving on to our next matchup. There is no love lost between these two. Bergman, eat your heart out. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my entire career. This one's looking over. The sprinkles on the donut. What an upset. No one saw this one coming. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. It's really going back and forth. This one seems like it's over before it's... These two heavyweights went back and forth, but there can only be one victor. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Lather me with lotion. We have a winner. Looks like this one was obvious. This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. Just running out the clock now. A regular juggernaut. This final matchup will determine what is the best game to play against the Grim Reaper in hopes of saving your life. Moving into overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. That'll do it. Let's take another peek at the scoreboard. And now the bracket you've heard so much about, the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Write any two words and place and or ampersand between them. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Cutest title for a Saturday morning cartoon show. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. Here comes trouble. I can't believe I'm seeing this! Only a few seconds left to vote. Cronkety crank! Next up, no contest. There's cash if you predicted this one. Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? They're on fire! And now our last two contenders face off! This one seems like it's over before it's done. Insert disc B to continue! Time for a title change. Best name for a truck stop. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Whamma bamma slamma! The finals are just a win away from these next two answers. This is why we do this, folks. A real tug of war. Decisive victory. One more change. Best euphemism for dying. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the final face-off. Here come the votes. That's enough to win. Let's see who won it all.